champions for the first time in franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
He asked me what I do in the winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Oh.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Luis Severino gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Lifted in the air to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's Ready, here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there, and there are 2 away now.
Shit.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field.
Shit.
And he will get one left for the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming
thank you,
back.
Sugar Babe.
You're watching Major
Good
League
night.
Baseball on the show.
You going to sleep and I'm kind of just waking up.
Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word?
Good, can't complain.
Big arm from Kevin Gausman.
Hope you have a good one too.
Out of LSU.
Hope you have a good one tomorrow.
98 mile-an-hour fastball with sink, a hard-breaking slider. His changeup is his 3rd pitch. He won't go to that much often, but this is top of the rotation kind of stuff. Big time arm.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Machado is there, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Batting third, designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the stretch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Sanchez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side facing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
2-2 the count. Change up that time, a swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, do something.
Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What's good with you, homeboy, fella? We just gave up a 2-run shot.
They're big dogs for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and exploded over zone.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Joseph has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York.
I normally play it. Well, I ain't played last year, but I've been hooked on the show ever since like 15. It's always a good baseball game. Even though I can't sit there and watch a real baseball game, but I can play this shit.
In this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second.
Yeah,
They're already down.
me
They
too,
gotta
but
find a way to stay
they
on
put
the
the hacked ass character on there from Final Fantasy. That dude hacked as fuck. He's OP.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini.
I might get it. I'm not sure.
First cuts here. First offering on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is under it.
Pop.
And that's the first out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo.
Ron Skills, what's good?
First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a
Yeah, he dope. He looked dope, but he hack as fuck. I mean, he's just way overpowered. 2 hits could take a quarter of your fucking dumb bar.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider
Shit!
keeps him swinging. Be gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Oh, and Rasmus.
I ain't mean to swing at that, but fuck it.
Ball to deep right field.
Up, that's gone.
Second deck and gone.
Top ball
That's
game.
his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Damn, he put that bitch up in the upper deck.
In now, Caleb Joseph. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shout out to God was good. Thanks for sliding through.
Now the 0-1. On the ground to third.
Fuck.
He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
I mean, if you fuck with baseball, this would be the game to get.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This is foul.
I mean, I can't watch an actual baseball game, but I can play the shit.
Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts.
Sundial was good.
First out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I'm trying. It's not just the Yankees. I'm trying to wreck any team I come up against.
1 out, nobody on.
Ain't nothing special about the Yankees. Outside of their 27 championships.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Neil Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1.
Well,
this is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good...
Yo, the other day I tried to sweep someone, but ended up... I'm waiting for that rest of that one.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That
oh,
was a
shit.
great
Well,
battle right there.
spell
He tried
check.
to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. 1-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Schoop ranging in shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible.
You suck.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Line drive, base hit to right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2
No.
on.
See, I keep missing my spots.
Player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer
Playing
it
with, yeah, whatever.
that resulted in a leadoff hit.
But I ain't playing on rookie. But it ain't veteran.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
If I was playing on rookie, I'd have had like 10 runs already.
Second at bat, Adam Jones flied out in his first.
Matter of fact, both teams probably would have had about 10 runs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Well, there are the judges' chambers.
Obviously, I guess you're a Yankees fan, huh?
And well deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all...
Got him looking.
Oh, you got to shit me with that one. Oh.
1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Yeah, no.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Yeah, motherfucker, you ain't getting no more change-ups.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mancini is there, and that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Riding in once again, Chris Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Chris Davis.
First delivery.
I think Braves just hating on everything. He probably hating on this game right now.
It's a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Ooh.
A tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 delivery. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone into Monument Park.
Bye-bye.
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
How about it? Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Colby.
Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
there's a swing and a
there it is. There it is.
Gone.
Let's go.
a home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus, his second of the game, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust the lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
The catcher, number 32, Caleb Joseph.
Standing in now, Caleb Joseph. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2.
Oh, shit.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Neil Walker. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Walker, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his first year at the big league level. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And the pitch. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
the batter, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field.
Got it.
And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Sorry, Yankee fans. Yeah, and you're going to watch the replay, too.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
A swing and a drive to center. Field, that one's got a chance. In now, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Yeah, that was the last one I bought. I didn't buy it last year. I bought 2016.
Behind 0-2 now. Jones, the runner at third. Davis.
That shit's still in my library.
With 2 down. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Real strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-2 Baltimore. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. On the ground to the right side. Spin throw. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in and looking for more.
For what? You might as well go ahead and get this.
Hits, both
This
singles
shit fire. Plus, you already know you got built in somebody to play with.
And he lays off there.
Oh, come on.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting in his head right now.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
What? Wow.
Darren O'Day comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Darren O'Day.
The nigga hurt himself throwing the fastball. Yeah, but the timing ain't always
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Aaron Judge waits on deck. 3-0. Here it is. 3-0 fastballs in for a strike. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That's by him for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sliders in for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
A little low. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, it depends on the pitch. Some pitches,
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 5-2.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 43.
Striding in once again, Mark Trumbo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
There's another line drive.
yeah, I mean, you definitely can get down to it.
I mean, they have an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Colby Rasmus will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
I ain't like that pitch.
Trumbo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Back up the middle.
Shit, double play.
For 1. On to first, and Rasmus bounces into a double play.
Really good hit from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Caleb Joseph.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boys on fire. What's up? What's good?
Here it comes on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Welcome to my boring ass string.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Once again, welcome to my boring stream. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. I need 14 subscribers to get to 200.
Stepping in now, Greg Bird, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks has been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bird leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. Mancini is after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out.
I haven't gotten around to playing it yet, dude.
He was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy.
I mean, honestly, I played so many other games that
crooked number going on the board.
when I get around to playing this one, it's like leisure time.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Diamond Dynasty will require me to take some time. Ain't no rush.
Back here in the
There's 162 games in the baseball season. Just sit this game out.
To this point.
I'm saying check by the All-Star break. It'd probably be on sale.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hold up. Hold up. Fuck my cigarettes. All right.
Set and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
stepping in and ready
I
for
did that. I
another
wasn't even paying
shot. Jonathan
attention.
Scope. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and a
I'm
strike
swinging
to
for the
count.
fences on that one. My bad. Shit.
The 0-1 on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He went deep last time up.
Actually, call them. Be annoying.
From the
Let them know you really want it.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Jones. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
I'm full of them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The O's lead this thing 5-2. Here's Neil Walker, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys.
If you think about it, I mean, they got a lot of people to choose from.
He was before.
Be annoying.
Objective number 1 right here is finding.
I know you really want it.
So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he fouls this one off.
Damn, dog. Yo, that's animation for you. Jesus.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Mancini on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Brandon Drury will bat next. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. High in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Why is he pitching from the stretch?
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. A 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail 5-2.
They trail by 3. This motherfucking announcer is off the chain.
Checking in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He'll start things out for us here.
I need a hit. I need a triple for the cycle. This slow ass ain't gonna get it, but I need a triple. I think it's a trophy for that shit.
On its way. No balls and 1 strike.
It's definitely gotta be a trophy for that shit. Oh, by the way, y'all link your shit up. You can get money for your trophies.
Swing. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. One away.
Not money, but PlayStation money. They put money in your account.
And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did that.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Do you think, I mean, it's baseball, dude. I'm surprised you stay here that long, this long. Like I said, it's much more fun playing it than watching it.
First pitch on its way. And opposite field.
Tearing that motherfucking line up.
Right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Guys, that jacks me up.
You easy, dude. Have a good one.
Shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play.
Hey, I got another trophy.
That's
Intentional walk.
Could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ready once again, Caleb Joseph. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground is short. This could be two to Walker for one. Relay to first in time. And
fucking double play.
The side is retired. Just what the doctor warned.
I needed something in the air.
Digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away. And when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ball shot foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is after it. And that's the third out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Great shot there of the Manhattan skyline and the famous Brooklyn Bridge, set to go here in the 8th in the Bronx. Tommy Kingley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Kingley is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Schoop. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty, one man out. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's...
This is what it do.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
See me what I'm doing, fucking around on baseball. When this game over, hit me up.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Swung out and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Schoop is off first with 2 away. Hit hard towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a man.
Leading off from the bottom of the 9th inning for the Yankees, first baseman, Ray Bird.
Brad Brach takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 35, Brad Brach.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. Davis has it. And he'll take this on to first. And they're down to their final out. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here.
Barring anything
Now here's the
spectacular
pitch.
happening.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Oh, you on your way to work? All right. Well, do your thing, dude. Get that paper.
The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that's flying off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down and
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door.
Hey, got another trophy
of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final score tonight. Baltimore get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Karen O'Day claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Brach hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Gotta give it up. They put a lot into the presentation on this shit. Rather than get this game a score,
Our final
I give it like an 8.5.
for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners.
That's what's up. But I'm about to get involved in this motherfucker. Well, off this game. Rick, do your thing. I'm holler at me when you get nigga, you only got like 2 more days to go. You got the day and tomorrow. You be easy. You be alright. Then you got the whole weekend to wiggle your toes. But thanks to everybody that slid through the stream.